Please consider supporting this channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you. Hello and welcome to EATV. Today's subject is 0-hour contracts. The story of employers versus employees has been raging throughout history. 1888, London docks hit crisis point. On those docks, you had shortage of work, which puts employers in a power position, and just like today in Britain. Just like in 1888, there was an abundance of labourers for little amount of work, which puts employees in a position of manipulation by employers. In those days, Ben Tippett wrote about violence waiting for the call-ons, ears being ripped off, torn off, kicking and punching. Uncertainty and poverty caused people to turn on each other. We see this today, workers turning on each other, East Europe versus West Europe. Politicians talk about social mobility. 0-hour contracts are by no means of a way to get people going up the social ladder. What bank would loan workers on 0-hour contracts to get mortgage for a house with those up and down hours from one month to the next? Even if you could get a loan, would the worker feel secure enough to take the risk? I don't think so. Employers are able to land, and recruitment agencies, haymaker after haymaker, while the law 0-hour contracts immobilise the worker to a standstill, while management and bosses throw everything at the worker. There will always be a section of society who will never understand this viewpoint. Surely 21st century Britain shouldn't go backwards, but should give workers a better deal. 2016 0-hour contracts slowed rapidly due to the combination of factors including rising public awareness and employers fearing that Brexit could lead to a struggle to recruit labour. Conclusion: bosses want to pick up the phone and say jump, and the worker says how high. If the questions that, he will be fear of lost by the bosses, whilst giving no loyalty, but the bosses whilst giving no loyalty but expecting blind obedience. 0-hour contracts is playing Russian roulette with people's careers, life and future. 0-hour workers are treated like third-class citizens. Bosses are able to go through all the impulse factors on the workers: greed, money, indifference. If you don't like it, someone else will do it. Fear of loss. If you don't do it, I'll take the post away from you. Jones effect, everyone else is doing it. Power of suggestion, no problem, you can do it. Sense of urgency, I need to know by 5 p.m, that kind of thing. Despite David Cameron, ex-PM, admitting he couldn't live on a 0-hour contract, David Cameron has still defended such an arrangement. By campaigning together and making videos and so on, we can put a awareness to these 0-hour contracts. Companies and bosses have gone over the line. Simply, it's cut workers to the bone while making fat cats fatter. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Please consider supporting this channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you.